Okay. So he's starting with familiar. Started 41 million years ago. One day was 8.2 million years. Okay, next is the tribal. We're the first tailless apes. We're starting to get communities, extended families. We're getting a lot of interaction with people. That was 2 million years ago, or beings. One day was 160,000 years. One day. One day. You learn during the day, you apply it during the night. Okay? Next, this is kind of where we sort of start understanding, is cultural. And that's reasoning and understanding that there's an action for every reaction, that there are consequences. We're starting to figure things out. Okay, that started 102,000 years ago, and one day lasted 8,000 years. So here we were at 16.4 billion years ago. One day was 1.25 billion years. All the way up to here, we have now 8,000 years. We have agriculture. We're understanding consequences. We're trying to make sense of things, okay? I think we get a lot of understanding, like volcanoes need to be fed with Vestal virgins. We get a lot of reasoning like that. So, national, we start getting laws. That was only 3,115 BC. Okay? We start getting all these laws. We get armies and borders and writing and the ideas of rights and wrongs and controlling people and trying to really build a civilization. And one day was 397 years. Down here, one day. Okay? Next, we go to planetary. And this is about power. We've got into Industrial Revolution, World War II. We've got 1992 was the www.com, remember? This wasn't that long ago. That started in 1755 AD, and one day, it's down here, it's 19.7 years. So evolution is continuously speeding up. And events, of course, this billions of years, an event took a really long time. Now we're having events flashing pretty fast, okay? So now, here's where we're really going to focus. We're in the galactic, okay? We're going into the universal. Okay, galactic started January 5th, 1999, and one day was 360 days. And it was learning about the galaxy, the cosmic mind and awareness, and that we're connected. That we are connected by our consciousness, we're connected with spirit, we're connected to one another, we're connected to God, okay? So that kind of consciousness started coming up, and galactic really represents ethics. And this is why I've been saying over and over again, I know this is right, because our time with ethics is hitting hard. And I don't think anybody can argue with that. So we are learning how to create. Okay, we started our laws, then we started enforcing them and getting power and all that structure, and now we have to clean all that up, and we're with ethics. And the reason why we need to, most importantly, clean this up is because the ability to consciously co-create, where every thought and emotion is created. That's why we have to not only clean out, let's say, our government and our economics, but we have to clean out our own soul, our own beingness, our own oneness with ourselves. That starts universal, cosmic consciousness, consciously co-creating, okay, starts February 10th, 2011. 20 days is one day. 20 days is one day. So that's why we're having so many events happen so fast, because we have to learn as much as this planet learned in 16.4 billion years. We are now going to be learning in 20 days. Okay? We are learning so fast because we are going to be creating every thought and every emotion. This is an illusionary world, and we are going to learn how to control it as individuals, as a cosmic mind, as a planet, galaxy, and universe. This is a complete evolutionary process and step. It's always been this way. It was set up this way. The computer that the Mayans created was an actual system to show the people exactly what stage they were in. Okay? Remember, the number 13 is Ascension, and it goes through everything in the Mayan world. So, I'm going to suggest 2 movies, really important ones, that have really hit home on what's going on, so you can kind of get a little bit bigger picture. And one movie was called The One, with Jet Li. And it talks about all the different dimensions, okay, that are always going on. There is no time. And in this movie, Jet Li, the good and the bad of Jet Li, become one. They send out of the game. Each dimension is a game. So we are spirit playing like these computer games, and this consciousness is so huge that it can maybe play 10,000 games at once, or maybe 100,000 games at once. If you can imagine a computer that incredibly large, or maybe small, who knows. And so our spirits are playing these conscious games, okay, all the time, in the now. Remember, Isis is in the now. Osiris, constantly dying and constantly being reborn. Every time in each dimension you become one with yourself and you awaken, that game is over. You won the game. And you do that with each dimension until there's only one left. Reunited with Source. And that's what really the movie One is about. The other movie is The 13th Floor, and it really gives a good idea of how the game is played, and that it truly is a game. And we're going back to spirit. This is an illusionary world. We can manipulate it with our thoughts and our emotions, and we are constantly creating it with the love that we have for ourselves. We are creating our own worlds through our hearts. And I think it was Sheryl Crow said, think with your heart, love with your head. We got it confused. We mixed that up, but we're going back to it. And we are having people all over the world co-creating, and it's already started, because we're trying to clean out this ethics age. And remember, this co-creation starts February 10th, 2011. Every day is 20 days. We are going to be flying and making decisions like that. And we're going to make those decisions like that for how we feel about ourselves, how much we love ourselves, and we're going to be creating ourselves, not only as individuals, but as a cosmic mind. These star seeds are helping us find our divine self as individuals, as a planet, as a galaxy, and as a universe. And we were given this. We also have a lot of other help from ascended beings, masters, elements. So we're going to start from that concept of understanding that A, we're not all going to die. We're not going to be eaten up by condors, and the devil is not coming up from the earth, and that this sacred water is going to expand into the air, and our whole consciousness not only is going to change, but it's changing right now. That creation is going to speed up so fast that 1 year is going to be 20 days, and that we will be consciously co-creating all of our thoughts and all of our emotions. And I think that we've all noticed that our technology is helping us understand how we're creating